welcome to the preliminary finals of Legend of the Clan 2021 for Clan Kraken. We have Mr. Boom on the Alpha team, and we have Furious on the Bravo team. Mr. Boom is defending his title from 2020, and Furious is chasing him quite furiously. Ha ha. We've got Archipelago as the main map, with a north spawn for Mr. Boom, a south spawn for Mr. Furious. I will be following Mr. Boom during this stream, and Kimmy will be following Furious.
So it's an interesting layout of ships choices.
Here we go. Alright, let's have a look. Position-wise. Very even fleets, as you can see, 1 DD apiece, given 3 cruisers and 2 battleships, 1 cruiser being the player, the rest bots. Exact same lineup on both sides. Mr. Boom starts off looking like he's going on the C cap. We're Furious.
He's also heading to Charlie.
Also heading to Charlie. We might have an early conflict. Let's see what happens. It's typical of all the bots, they're going to head off in their own little direction, typically as a force. Question now is are they going to be able to use them, or I should say Furious and Boom use them as some sort of crossfire pattern later on in the match? We'll soon see. So what do we got here? We have Furious chose the Talon. It's a very strong ship, rapid fire. It's going to be very interesting to see how he chips away at the Megami choice. Oh, sorry, Abel Marlin. Abel Marl. Mr. Boom took a British cruiser. Interesting. He originally was taunting the French, decided to flip away from the baguette and go for the pork pie.
So it looks like most of Furious bots are heading in a lemming train to Bravo.
Exactly. And with that, it's going to be met by definitely a couple of Mr. Booms. But I would dare say the Benson's going to spot quite well for Boom. But Furious has taken the long way around C. He's being very cautious.
So it looks like Boom's possibly waiting for, I think, the push from our side.
Yeah, I think
we're
what's
seeing happening.
Exactly. I think Boom's taken a little bit more of an aggressive push, probably get some of their bots down, and you can see that, they're exchanging right now, where Furious is really doing a wait, watch and see. He's not too worried about this. Oh no, he's given away his position. He's decided to actually go and engage
The Benson.
the enemy DD. Yeah.
But at the moment, Furious is on the upper hand with that Benson getting that cap points.
Exactly.
But
Well, Megami's coming around now, the bot Megami. That Benson's not going to last very long. I wonder if Furious tried to throw off the other Benson to sort of draw it out of the fight, but it's not working.
no, it looks like he's going to lose his Benson here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, torps are off. At least he got
It's
that
down.
off, but he's not close enough to anything to do anything well with those torps.
Well, as we've seen from other matches in the series, the exchange of bots is
Megami.
quite even at the beginning there. So the Megami took a massive hit, it's gone. We're back to an even split. Bad side here is spotting's down for Furious now, given that the Benson's gone for him. But Furious is powering ahead. He's trying to blind the other side by taking out their DD, but he's taking a bit of fire. Mr. Boom sitting right back there, sort of trusting that he was going to charge in, and unfortunately it's a bit of a trap. Mind you, Furious has dodged everything very well so far.
Yeah, so it looks like they've sort of... the bots...
First few hits in.
Yeah. Oh. Talon's got him.
I
Eyes on
think
him.
Furious is trying to get a little bit of a cap creep here, but he can't get away from that spotting.
No, he's in open water.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to hide now, unless he can get that Talon
No.
down. But
Mind
that
you,
Ben...
he's
oh, there we go.
the other Talon's going to go quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Furious took a lot of damage there, and
Yeah.
it's not looking good for him right now. Mr. Boom's got the upper hand for sure.
Yeah.
This is really a question now of whether or not he can survive, and I'm not so sure he will.
Unless if this Megami gets that Benson, oh, Talon's gonna get him.
Well, the Benson's down on the opposite side. The question now
He's on
here is
fire.
damage control, but no,
Yeah.
Furious is gone. So now we have to see Mr. Boom take out the match. Pretty academic from there. It looks like the first match might be to Mr. Boom.
Yeah, unless the bots miraculously can get these ships down.
In fact, the bots are pretty damn useless at this point because they're not even moving toward cap. Mind you, it's nice to see that they did get one cap for Furious, but by the time Mr. Boom's done with them, won't matter.
Yeah, they're all a bit too
Interesting.
far out, but
Yeah, the bot Talon here, even though fairly damaged, it's still engaging Mr. Boom. He's heading off for another cap.
so it looks like Monarch and Megami are working together there on Boom's Monarch. But it looks like Boom's actually taking some shots. Trickle shots from Talon.
This is actually interesting here. You know, Mr. Boom only has the two bots left. One's now half dead. Definitely Furious's Monarch has taken a lot of damage, but the Megami is now moving off to sea. Zetan's hiding itself.
Yeah,
Talon is moving away.
Zetan's sort of in a good spot there, but
Yeah.
I don't know if the bot's beached himself or not.
I think he has. I'm not seeing any engagement at all. Not trying to go backwards. Guns are pointed, but not... Oh, it's going ahead. No, it's just ramming itself back into the island as typical bot stupidity does. But it's interesting. Mr. Boom is going to give chase to Talon.
And Monarch's leaving now too. He wants to get out a little bit. So Talon is going for the Alpha Cap.
It definitely is. Definitely is. And that's why Boom's chasing it, which makes sense. But, oh, look, Zetan's coming to play.
Oh,
He's got
now,
angles
yep.
on Mr. Boom.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, big hit. Oh, Mr. Boom's hit!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a bot race for the match number 1.
Oh, this has
And-
gone into Furious's favour now.
This is
Because
strongly
Monarch's gonna
diffused.
die. Monarch's gonna go. Oh.
Megami's getting to C cap. He takes Monarch out,
Yep.
and Talon moves to A. This could go to Mr. Furious.
What?
Oh my god! What a surprise upset for match 1.
Like, surely that was Boom's. But
I said it all along. I said the favourite would be Bacon. Bacon was my code word for bots. Bots take match 1.
alright, so which Bacon's gonna take out the Zetan? And
Exactly.
and look at this. We're gonna have
2 caps.
all caps as well.
Oh my goodness.
What are they feeding these bots?
Extraordinary. Look at that.
Like, this Zetan, even though he's in a, like, you'd think that's the most ridiculous spot, he's now,
He's-
like, full
He's done
guns.
effective damage, yeah.
Full guns. Because he's pushing out. Like, I'm watching him now. He's pushing out, shooting, and then going
He
back
is
and
too.
ramming. Like,
The bot Zetan's launched torps. Probably will land maybe 1.
unless he goes back forward, he might be
But
okay.
I think it's too late. I think this other Zetan's going to burn out.
Yeah, Talon's got him too. Talon's
Yeah.
got shots on him as well.
And Megami's got shots now, using AP though, so that's pretty stupid. But
Talon's not.
no, Talon's doing a great job. The Megami was firing the... Oh no, Megami's now switched to HE. Worked
Ooh,
it out.
fires.
Yeah.
How many?
Zeton down to 4,000. That's a perma burn.
Yeah, that's a perma. Double fire.
Yeah, double
He's
fire.
gone.
He's gone.
Oh,
And we can call it match 1 for Furious.
Jesus.
Wow. Well done.
Won
We'll be
by the
back
bots?
for match 2. Obviously, Furious fed them well.
Oh, Jesus.
Great first match.
Oh.
All right. And we're back. It's round 2, match 2, I should say. Furious took out the first in a massive upset where his bots carried him across the line. Mr. Boom had executed Furious very early in the match. Caps were still happening from his bots, so all Boom had to do was sort of stop that. But unfortunately, one of the bots went rogue and basically put 2 massive Citadels in Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom is furious. No pun, Mr. Furious. Anyway, we've got a Bravo spawn this time for Mr. Boom. Stayed in the Albemarle, and this time Furious in the north. And I think has stayed with the Talon as well. Let's see what happens this time.
So it'll be interesting to see what the bots do this time around, whether or not they'll do a similar tactic of the lemming train, or they'll split up.
I mean, they were so dumb at the beginning, as they usually are. They, going straight off to somewhere. This time we can see Furious is going off to the A cap, staying away from C. But Mr. Boom has decided to go to the C, so they're probably not going to see each other for a while. But the good old bots going
Actually,
up the middle.
the bots look like they're probably heading more to Charlie than Bravo.
Definitely Mr. Booms look that way. Although we've got a bit of the lemming train up north again. That worked well for Mr. Boom when he spawned this side before. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to predict from his own spawn from last time. Remember where his bots went, trying to finish them off.
So it looks like a very similar push from the bots.
Yeah, I don't think there's much surprise there. I suppose it's a case now of, are we going to see that stupid beaching of the Zeton again? I actually think it probably happened due to the battle that was on early in the game, early in the first part of the last game.
Yeah, he got stuck.
Got stuck. But if you notice now, Mr. Boom sort of got a bit of a trident push going on. We've got the Benson out the middle, Megami in the middle, and then he's down on the sea. Talon and Benson bots out here, spotting and engaging. And Furious well out, but maybe Furious is wary of that first Benson.
Yeah, I'm going to possibly say Furious might not actually go into Alpha Cap straight away either.
Yeah.
He might
He
wait.
is cross-firing onto the Megami. Good hits on Mr. Boom's Megami. Mr. Boom's Benson is moving into ACAP. And Boom has actually turned his ship around. Oh, we've got the first kill.
Megami. Yeah.
Megami's gone. Mr. Boom has gone into a kiting position.
Yeah, Benson's throwing some torps into the cap.
We're seeing good hits on Furious's Benson now. And Furious has actually stayed away from the enemy Benson, which turned back.
Yeah, so as long as he sees these torpedoes, he'll be right.
Yeah. Yep, there goes Furious's Benson. But there's a traffic jam up here now. We see this got this Megami and Talon stuck together. Zeton back up and Monarch at the back. It's going to be interesting to see if they die very quickly. But you're right, those torps that were let out by the enemy bot, I dare say Furious is well onto them. Although one of the angles there isn't good.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Oh, he's
Good
managed
torpedo beat. Yep.
Yep. Alright. Oh, Talon's going to take some.
Yep, he's firing on Furious. And the thing is Furious is heading straight towards Zeton. and that's not a good thing.
No. He's currently on fire as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of a repeat performance here, early match of Furious from the last match, but he's doing a fair bit of damage
Oh.
down onto the Talon.
Boom's got hold of him as well now.
Yep, Boom's come out. They're consolidating on this side. Mind you, I'm hoping Furious is remembering charging is not a good idea and is going to be a bit more tactical. He's got some good dodge going on, but once Mr. Boom comes into the mix, I don't think he's going to be so lucky. He's definitely pushing for the cap point strategy over Boom.
Yeah, Benson's just let off a lot of torpedoes.
Yes, he has.
The Talon's going
And
down.
there goes Mr. Boom's Talon.
Yeah. Furious
Now
now
there's-
getting into that Benson.
Ooh, I see. He's going to blind Mr. Boom's side now. Kill off the Benson. I'm pretty sure he's aware of those torps coming.
Yeah, Boom's quite far out now too as well. But as long as Furious realizes
Oh,
there's...
and the Benson is gone. So Mr. Boom is down to 2 bots, and they're all at good health. Furious, on the other hand, has a very substantial fleet left.
Yeah. Oh, look
Zeton
at that
will
focus
cop
on
some.
Zeton.
Yeah. I think
Talon's
he's
coming back in now too as well.
Oh, it is too. They're repositioning a little bit.
Oh no, Zeton's going to take one of these torps here. Unless he... Oh no, he's going to dodge it.
Ooh, yep, dodge the second one. He got it. Zeton got its own torps off on Mr. Boom's Zeton, but it looks like a miss.
Yep. Oh, they're getting on to the Monarch now. Megami, Talon, shooting on to
Look
the
at
Monarch.
this. Look at this. They're actually starting to position themselves quite well.
Ooh, look at the Monarch on Furious's side. Slowly
Very
creeping
interesting. It's creeping in.
in.
It's matching up. It's matching up. The other Zeton, the enemy Zeton from Mr. Boom,
Yeah,
is
he's
not
gonna...
looking good.
No,
It's gone.
he's gone.
It's gone.
Yep, but it looks like he might also lose his Zeton as well shortly because Boom's got eyes on him.
That's right.
And Furious is a bit far out now, so Boom's not actually going to be able to see him.
I'm wondering if Furious is actually baiting him to come into the bots and let the bots do what damage he can before Furious returns and starts to engage Mr. Boom. But you'll notice that he's definitely using the strategy to get all the bots down on Mr. Boom's side first.
Yeah, Talon's gone.
Talon's
Zeton will
gone.
go on.
Yeah. Monarch's almost dead. It's burning out. Okay, Furious's Talon's down.
Yep, but he's got a pretty strong Monarch, so...
He does. That Monarch's almost at full health.
And
Oh, it is
Furious,
full health. It is.
Yes, full health. Furious hasn't actually taken too much damage.
No. So he's doing all right. It's going to be interesting here to see
What
what the
happens?
Monarch can do at the end there. Megami is a bit of a wild card, but it's hiding at the moment.
Yes.
Notable too, no caps. No caps this game at all.
Yeah, but
So low
currently
scoring.
currently is in Furious's favour.
Yeah, definitely. We've got 12 minutes, 13 minutes left. So, it's a long game.
Yeah,
But-
or Monarch just...
Furious's Monarch
slapping.
is just hammering
Ooh,
Booms. Ooh, there's a big return punch.
yeah. Can he do it again? He's full broadside to him.
Furious is just helping on with a bit of fire.
Yep, that's a fire. What else is shooting there? There's
Looks like Perma. Could be Perma.
possibly. Yep.
And
he's
boom.
gone. Alright.
There we go. So what's left? We got a
Boom.
Megami. Yeah, Boom. Boom on Boom's team. Megami, Monarch, and Furious. Now, no caps. I really think this is not going to be an option for Mr. Boom at all.
No, it
It's
looks
a
like
case now.
possibly Furious is heading to Charlie to stay away from Boom.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and run out the clock, and that's really the best strategy. Let Boom deal with the bots while he goes get some caps.
Yeah. Because at the moment, Megami is the only thing that's really in Boom's way right now.
Now, this is interesting because Furious is using the bots to tie up time as well. It's not just about wearing down the hit points on Mr. Boom. It's really a case of keep away from me while I go get some cap points. And look at that, Monarch is off doing what it needs to do. Off getting a cap.
I've noticed too, Boom's sitting back a little bit. I wonder if he's trying to work out where Furious is.
There's a good chance of that. I mean, he's definitely out of spotting range now. He has got his spotter up. And I'm guessing that, once in a while we'll get some spotting from the shells coming out from Furious. But Furious has been using the islands very well for protection and therefore probably protecting him from spotting as well. And we have our first cap going on this game. Furious and Monarch taking it together, so speeding up the cap time.
Yep.
Where Megami is still being a nuisance to Mr. Boom. Another crossfire in there.
So Boom's currently on fire.
He's taken a fair bit of damage there. We're down
Megami's
more
got
than half.
12%.
Ooh. Good dodges, but you can see the focus fire is starting to cause a fair bit of a problem. He's got the Megami down, but look at the drop now. 15,000 to Furious at 23.
Yeah, and Boom's just
Monarch.
put that fire out, so he's currently on cooldown.
Now the Talon's coming in, and obviously Boom's doing a bit of a heal up. Good choice for the Aldebaran is that super heal, and clearly that's going to come back and give him a bit of a breath of fresh air while he takes on the Monarch and the Talon. But at this point, Furious has decided to close the gap. Not sure if that's wise at this point. We'll see what happens. Monarch's got another shot out.
I mean, if he stayed back, he had enough points that he would have been still fine.
Exactly. I'm wondering if he's trying to bait him to come forward as well. Oh, careful, Furious. Looks like he could run aground there. Oh,
no.
Too tight.
Alright.
Yeah, Mr. Boom can make the most of this right now. Furious doesn't have those super heals. But maybe, given the camouflage on the island... No, there's an AP shot out. If it lands, that could be... Oh, half his hit points gone. Oh, it is a close battle now. Monarch really is out of it. It's not doing much. It might get a few shots down there, but Dispersion probably won't do too much. If that hits well on Furious... No, he bounced it pretty well.
So, Boom's down to just under 9k, yeah.
Yeah. It really is, in a way, anyone's game at this point. But remember, if Furious goes down, he still has to take out Monarch and get those caps back. 2,700 left for Furious. Shots over. So he's getting out of there. Don't know if it's quite dark yet for him. But I think he learnt don't charge Boom.
So he's actually leaving now.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's just finishing the cap off. He's dark. Mr. Boom has to charge now. I mean, it was a real risk, that strategy, a real risk. Let's see if it pays off.
Because now, if Furious gets back to the Monarch, he's going to have to back up there.
All he can do right now is just hope Monarch actually does some serious damage to Mr. Boom, because one of the things Mr. Boom is probably doing is holding a bit of his heal going on. Oops, shots on Furious. Yep. He's gone. It's back down to the bot versus Mr. Boom.
Yep.
Now, I don't think Mr. Boom's going to make the same mistake twice, but he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, if he gets the Monarch down, it's game.
Yeah, it's game.
We'll see. We'll see what Monarch can pull from RNG bot Jesus.
Exactly.
He's angling well, though.
Oh, yeah. His angle's fine. I think he's going to play it slow. He's got plenty of time on the clock, plenty of points, even though there's 2 caps. It's really a case of burn Monarch down. Boom should have this quite easily. And I think we're beginning to realise the bots are a factor in these games. Nice permafire there on Monarch. Plenty of hit points left for Mr. Boom now.
Yeah, I think Boom might take this one out.
I think so. There's a good hit again. Another fire. I think it's just all academic from here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a case of if Monarch does a dev strike or not, which I don't think is going to happen with that island in its way.
No,
I think it could burn out from here.
Yeah, he's burning out. He's got no repair.
That's right. And it looks like match 4, Mr. Boom. We have a tied match series, 1-1. Back for the third match in a moment.
Have Archipelago again.
Mm-hmm. So that's the map that Boom chose. He's the highest seed. He decided to stay with that.
Excellent.
Mr. Boom has decided to stay with Albemarle as well, and Furious is remaining with Talon. So no changes in ship lineup. We've got Boom spawning in the north position for match number 3. Furious in the south. And let's see what pattern of attack they make and the bots make this time.
Can you enlighten me, Mystic? Does the Albemarle have a Hydro?
I think it does. Being it's British, I'm pretty sure it does. It does have the super heal. The interesting thing is that we've seen in the first round that it lost a lot of health quite quickly. I mean, he did get hit pretty badly in the first round. In the second round, his super heal was really carrying very well throughout the game. So he hasn't stayed in range for Hydro. That's the interesting thing. So, I'm not sure he's relying on that. May have taken it out of the slot.
Interesting strategy from Furious's bots.
Yeah, they've been doing some lemon training, but not that much. Once they get to the B area, they are either spreading out or they're almost doubling up, like Battleship behind Cruiser behind DD. So they've been doing some strat, but it's a bit random.
It's a similar sort of pattern with Boom's bots as well.
That's right. So Boom's going within the bots this time.
He is.
Yeah, so it looks like he might be pushing up with the bots.
That's right. And where Furious is doing the same strat as game 1. He's going to this outer island, seeing what's happening. We have noticed that the Benson bot on Boom's team tends to do spotting over at sea. And I have been wondering if Furious has been practicing and has been wondering, let's get the eyes down as quickly as we can. But in this case, Furious's bots are just lemon training.
At that distance, Furious's radar isn't going to be of much help.
No, there hasn't been that much radar use. A little bit, but very, very little, to be honest.
I'm just worried about that DD that's pushing into the cap. See, we have their Talon.
Yeah. They have been dying
there
reasonably quickly because they open fire with their guns, as you can see. But in this instance, they're not being that strategic. In the last few games, the two DDs they were spotting quite well or going for caps. Now we've got Furious's Benson badly damaged. Furious, as you can see, is already doing behind island shots at the other DD. And clearly they want to get as blinded as possible.
That's right, yeah. I'm not sure if you noticed the first couple of big amounts of damage.
Ooh, that's Death Strike there.
Yeah. The first amount of damage to the Benson that's remaining was from Boom. So Boom had him tracked.
Yeah, they both realised from match 1 and match 2 getting those DDs down is key. 8 HP left. I think that one's toast. There we go. DDs are out. Now this is the first match we've had where a DD hasn't survived past 2-3 minutes. We've actually had DDs up to about 8 minutes into the game. Now Mr. Boom's Megami took a very nasty hit there.
Could have been much worse though. He split those torps.
He has split the torps, but I've noticed the firing position of Furious now. You look at the angle he's got, he's trying to take out the Talon and the Megami. And Furious has been quite good at whittling down the bot fleet on the opposition. But
Ooh.
in this time, good hit on Megami there.
And good hit on the Talon as well.
Yeah.
Talon is burning.
Now, Boom's starting to creep over towards Furious, but they are both heavily following the
That's
similar
Talon
strat
down.
of killing the bots. Look at these bots fall. This is the fastest bot kill-off we've seen so far.
Ooh.
Now,
So-
Mr. Boom's engaged Furious,
Yep.
but the bot Talon has retaliated as well.
And the positioning of those boats as well, there's not much the Zeton or the Monarch can do to help.
Not really. I can honestly say that in this instance, Furious has sort of positioned himself well with the bots, pushed Boom away. The other remaining battleships on Boom's side are a little bit obscured from the islands, not too badly. Zeton on Zeton, perhaps. I'm not sure. Yeah. Funnily enough, that Boom's Zeton is exactly where Furious's Zeton was in Game 1 and is now doing the same level of damage.
There we go. It's going to
that
be
we
a
saw in
very
Game 1.
even match in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Zeton is going to go
Talon's
forward and
gone.
back, I think. The same.
It is a very even match. We're back almost to even pegging. No caps.
Ooh, is that Zeton burning? It is.
It
Zeton
is.
has a fire. Torp's incoming. He's reversing, but there's a corpse of the last Talon there, so
That's
that might
right.
obstruct. Or it might sink in time.
Could be clear. Could be clear. It looks clear to me.
Zeton's torps are out, but he might only get one through the gap there. I don't think that torp is going to hit.
Oh, Furious's Zeton just took a very big hit.
It did, but so did
So did
Booms.
Booms. Yeah,
And it's still burning. It's down.
it's gone. So now it's a case of what's left of Furious's Zeton. Is it going to dodge those torps? It's looking possible that it might only take one if it stays in that position. Meanwhile, Mr. Boom forcing fire back on the other bots. Furious has retreated. If you notice, Furious is pulling back.
I have noticed that. He's probably better have done that because he could have been outmatched and pushed out there on the wing on his own.
Yeah, there's a permafire on his Zeton now, so it won't last
Yeah.
very long. Boom's Monarch's got good health pool left. His Furious looks almost beached in a way,
Yeah.
and it's burning too. Furious now firing onto the remaining Monarch. Very even match this one. This is going to go to the wire. Remember, Abelmal has super
Heal.
heal. Yep. So I wouldn't at this stage say the HP pools are even. I'd say they're big hit on Furious there.
Yeah. That is costly, especially with
That
no
is very
heal.
costly. Yeah.
It's an interesting match, especially since neither team have taken a cap as well.
No, they've really gone all out to get their fleets down.
Okay,
And Boom's
here we go.
been- Oh, it's not looking good.
He got
Oh,
lucky
no.
there.
Got lucky.
Very
Got caught on
lucky.
fire, maybe.
Nope.
No. Very good angling.
Okay, this is interesting. Is that Monarch going to come out in front of those torps?
I think at this point in time it is, which is unfortunate, but it
No, it's
may
not
be
going
too
fast
slow.
enough.
Yeah.
Yep. But then again, he's also going to pop out in front of the Monarch here, so
That's right. Could be a death
Furious
strike on him.
Furious really needs to pull something out of his hat here to get the health down that Monarch and give his the best chance. Yeah.
And his Monarch used AP on the bow. There
Yep.
it goes. All right, we see very much a strong advantage to Mr. Boom right now. It's really a case of how strategic can Furious be.
And Boom is pushing into the Bravo cap, so
Yeah,
one cap could win this game.
easily. Furious may need to rethink his strategy for the next game because he absolutely has to win the next game to stay alive. That's if Mr. Boom takes this one.
Yes. It certainly looks like he will too. I'm not sure that Monarch is going to play much of a role in this match, but
Well, it's
I don't think
still-
it matters at this
still-
stage.
No, it's burning, but I think it won't burn out. No, it's healing now, actually. You notice that? It just bumped up its heal.
Did it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it went to
did too.
15.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, yep, there's the fire. It's finished. However, we did see in the last match that
So-
Boom came back from worse odds. So,
That's right.
but
That's
the,
right. So there's
big
still a
difference
chance
there
here.
is the heal.
Now, the interesting thing here too is Mr. Boom did just put his Hydro on, so we can confirm he does have Hydro. I don't think Talon's Torps are really going to be a factor in this at all. I think it's really a case now of how can Furious chip away.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be a matter of that. I think unless he gets behind this island quick smart,
Yeah, it's not looking good for Furious at the moment. That
and
Monarch
he's,
also
and
has got him.
he's slipped away. Monarch doesn't know his position, supposedly.
Yeah, the angles are good. He's still hidden by the island, but Mr. Boom may just spot him.
Yeah, they're going to spot each other. I think Boom spotted him. Yeah, he's dropped his torps.
And Talon's put its Hydro on as well. Possibly Radar, I couldn't quite tell, but oh, Furious, I don't know if that was the right choice there, mate. Yeah, I think he just realised he had AP on by accident.
Yeah.
Good angling from both, but those cap points are starting to tick up.
They are. And the Monarch is heading towards Charlie as well, so that's just only going to compound the problem for Furious, and we're going to get a repeat of last game.
Oh, Furious, watch those islands. Watch those islands.
They come out of nowhere.
They do.
Yep, and the island's got him.
And I'm afraid that could be game set. It's not match yet, still one in it if this goes Mr. Boom, but Furious has got to learn to navigate a little bit better.
He did some good damage to Boom there, but
He did, but
Boom's
it's not
got
going to be
two fires
enough.
on him now, so
It's a permafire, and this could be the end in 2 shots. Oh, I think Monarch might even take him out, to be honest.
looks like it.
No,
Yep.
it was Monarch. Game to Boom. 2-1. Back in a moment. All right. They stayed. Oh, Furious has changed his ship to Megami.
Ooh, that could be an interesting choice.
Now, we have a side change. We have Mr. Boom in the south, Furious in the north, and a Megami Furious. Let's see what the bots do now.
Interesting.
Now, Furious has to win this to remain in the series. It'll take it to 2-2. We'll go to a sudden death after that. If he loses this match, then the prelim is called for Mr. Boom, who will go to the grand final of Legend of the Clan 2021 to defend his title from 2020.
Interesting. Boom doesn't have as many flags on his boat as Furious. I think Furious has got them all.
He's put everything on, has he? Let's go down and have a little look-see. Furious steaming the Megami out quite fast. And as for the flags, you're absolutely right. I think he's put on the entire locker of flags that he owns.
It does look like Boom is going to try and employ the same strategy as he did in the last game. He's moving into the middle of his fleet.
Yeah, definitely looking like he's found that sweet spot.
Same for Furious. He's employing the same tactic. He's stretching it out wide. Maybe we might see an early cap.
Well, we've never seen that in this this series so far. It would be interesting to see because there's been no
Megami's
time pressure. Yeah.
I think the Megami's a 9.5, so he's certainly got the space to do it. The only problem is the Talon with its radar.
Talon's radar range, what's that, Sterling? Is it 12?
12. It's 12,
12,
yeah. It's a short duration, though. I believe it's 15 seconds
Right.
I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I think the Petro's 15 with Talon's maybe just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I don't know what the exact Talon one was. The main thing is about the range here. Furious would know the Talon quite well because he's been playing it. He certainly knows the Megami that's going to be alongside the Talon there. So this will be interesting to see what he does. Is he going to stay dark and go for the points, or is he going to engage?
It's very interesting. He's looped around.
He's engaged.
AP loaded. He should have been able to get those away without being spotted. Maybe not. But he's
Unfortunately,
certainly
no effect.
he's taken a very wide berth though. He's trying to stay out of radar range of that Talon.
Mm.
But this is also interesting because Boom's ships haven't pushed up to support that Benson either. So
No, they've not. Now, it looks like Boom's Benson's run aground.
it has, yeah.
So,
It's well
certainly,
protected there though.
yeah, I was going to say, certainly protected.
Oh, I say that, and here comes fire from
Furious got
Megami.
all big hits from Megami, from Furious Megami. The bot Benson for Boom has put torps out, looking at the other Megami coming down. It looks like Furious is trying to do an attrition battle rather than a cap battle.
Certainly looks like he's trying to do the HE damage early.
Yeah, very much so.
And especially to the Talon. He's probably his biggest threat with its radar.
Now, Boom's Benson has got a bit of a fire on it. It's gone down a bit, but the Benson for Furious has decided to go for cap. Although it's firing while it's doing it, that's probably not a smart thing. And it's copying fire now from the other Benson. I think they'll cancel each other out.
Certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, okay, so Boom's lost his. Furious remains alive, or Furious's Benson remains alive, 1360. Will probably get the cap if it stays dark. Mind you, though. There's a bit of a push going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I believe both players are demonstrating good use of command keys.
I think they've both realised they can have a bit of influence on their bots.
That Megami's going to take one, maybe?
Yeah, definitely one.
And so is the Talon.
Oh, big hit on that one. And Talon's cop one too.
And it's certainly going to make a big difference.
It is. Now, it's one ship down a piece, but the Talon on Boom's side is actually burning out right now.
Boom is firing on Furious.
Furious is taking a big risk here. He just dodged those Monarch shells. Zeton took out the Talon on Boom's side.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Full salvo from Furious against the enemy Megami and almost nothing. Yeah, AP at that angle.
It's still a bit of a risk, but it's probably because he couldn't change shells in time. That Monarch's taken another broadside shot at Furious and dodged it.
Yep. Interesting. Oh.
Now, Boom has lost 3 bots to Furious's 1. Keep in mind that the Benson has gone to cap, but the Zeton snuck up and got the cap on B.
Yeah.
Now, when we look back here, Furious is retreating. He's still engaged with that Monarch. I think he's dodging it quite well and remains to.
Very lucky there.
Boom has kept his focus fire on the Zeton.
Well, the Zeton is very prone to fire. That's
Absolutely.
something that we've learned very quickly with this boat. So perhaps Boom's also learnt that this is an attrition match because it looks like the Zeton and the Monarch will be going down.
Furious took a massive hit then from the Monarch. He didn't dodge it in time, lost about 10k. The Zeton's firing on him as well. No, actually, no, the Zeton's firing on the Monarch.
This isn't looking good for Furious's team.
No, not at the moment. Mind you, you've noticed
the upper hand.
His bot Zeton sat back, kept some good health. The Benson has gone into cap, but it's done it in a very stupid way, as bots tend to do.
Yep.
Got the Zeton down, and the Benson still lives. Mind you, the Monarch can see it. 543 health left on it. It will go. Boom will take it out, most likely.
Mm.
And it looks like Furious will lose his Zeton as well. This will throw things quite significantly towards Boom.
The only way that Furious can pull this out of his hat is one, if he survives against the Albemarle, shooting at him now, and two, his
Yeah.
Talon really lifts its game and starts putting some AP damage into that
Well,
Monarch.
I agree, but it looks like I would say this Seaton's about to commit suicide too, so it's going to be
He
ineffective.
talks away though.
He did. I'm not sure if that's going to go anywhere, unfortunately. I think it's going to kill the
Boom's-
island.
Boom's already changing course. Has he got Hydro running though?
He hasn't. Having said that, he'll probably spot them. See if he can just zip straight between the middle. I think
Wow.
he's pretty safe.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely safe.
Yeah.
Those things do crawl as fast as the Zetans, so
Now, Furious's Talon badly damaged. He's trying to get more fire back on Monarch. But really, when we look at this, the HP pool for Boom is still massive. And Furious doesn't have any heals left. So it's going to be a tough one to come back from, particularly with 2 caps down.
oh, interesting.
Orbs out from Megami.
No. I think Boom must have his Hydro running this time.
But I think they're going to land on Monarch.
Oh,
They've got the range.
that would... Yeah, they do. 1, maybe 2. No, they don't.
No,
They
just
don't
stop
have-
short. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Boom's got Furious dead to rights, and I'm afraid that could be good night to Furious.
I think we are looking at the person moving through right now,
I think we are.
and I think it's going to be Boom. And
It's going to be Boom. Unfortunately, Furious couldn't survive that. Mr. Boom
Well
wins
done,
the
Boom.
prelim, and we see him defend his title from 2020 in the grand final of Legend of the Clan 2021.
it's going to be a close match.
It's going to be a close match.